Who's this? Of course you know who this is.
Yeah, of course. DJ Big Tunes.
So we're going to talk all about Mass Effect, seeing as the Legendary Edition is almost here. And this is a huge major moment for Mass Effect fans. And it's also an opportunity for people who haven't played the series to dip their toes into the galaxy. Have you played Mass Effect?
No, I haven't. But in today's video, we're going to find out how much I exactly know about Mass Effect.
And it's going to be a journey for the both of us, I think. I'm going to give you a picture of one of the characters,
Yes.
and I will ask you their name, their role, whether they're a goodie or a baddie or a bit of both,
Mm-hmm.
a doctor, a soldier, their personality, because relationships are super important to Mass Effect. And,
I've heard.
And I'm going to ask you an extra question, a kind of wildcard question about the character, and I might even learn something about them that I didn't know before. So.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. I actually recognise this guy, but I don't know what he's called. I don't know what he does, but I recognise him.
Okay.
Because it's just come to me. He's a DJ. You can see he's got headphones that like float by his head because he doesn't have to put them on his ears because he's not got ears actually, as you can see. So that's his deck in front of him. He's playing a festival, and he is called DJ Big Tunes.
It's kind of very helpful that you went down this route with this character.
Really?
Because I was wondering who is at the top of their Spotify on repeat playlist.
What a great question. It fits so well with the character.
It fits so well, yeah.
His favourite, how he ends the night, is always with Wonderwall by Oasis. It's massive it was massive when Mass Effect is set in the future, right?
It is, yeah, it is.
It is, so it's massive in the past to end indie club nights.
Our second character.
Right, this is Josephine, and she's a goodie. You know, she goes about from spaceship to spaceship doing magic tricks. She's an entertainer.
Oh wow.
Yep. Across the galaxy, showing off her best card tricks, that kind of stuff. Oh, surprise! I'm gone. Puff of smoke, and she's on a different ship.
Wow. All right.
But she's a goodie. Yeah, she's great.
Is she sort of like a David Blaine, or more of a Darren Brown, sort of like?
David Blaine. Yeah,
David Blaine,
definitely more for show.
Okay, gotcha. Well, you know what? Not too far off.
Really? How is that not too far off?
My final question for you, for Josephine.
Yeah.
Lovely Josephine. Is that she was actually banned from Weatherspoons, but why?
Oh, it was to do with one of her magic tricks that went wrong on the Weatherspoon spaceship. She went there. She was trying to show off some of her magic tricks. And ended up spilling someone's pint over them, and then a fight ensued, and she got barred.
Wow. Really stained her record. She had to have a redemption arc in Mass Effect.
Is that close to what happened in the story in Mass Effect as well?
Yeah, but it wasn't Weatherspoons though, it was a harvester.
Oh, okay. I don't need to play it now. My mind's just gone blank on this one. But I know it, of course, so I don't know why. It's just one of those moments. This is Susan Susanson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I knew her father.
Famous family. Very famous in these parts. As you can see, the S1 on her suit stands for Susan. And she was the firstborn Susan of the family. So that's the one part.
So they have like a sort of like George Foreman situation where like they're all called George.
Yeah,
they're all
yeah,
just
yeah.
called Susan, right? Yeah. And now that you say it, does it does all land into place. She actually runs a podcast as well. She hosts her own podcast, and I was wondering if you
Fantastic.
knew the name of the podcast. It's pretty big on the airwaves.
Yeah, they just got a new deal, didn't they? So what they do is they interview famous celebrities in zero gravity. Adds a little twist to the podcast interview format, called Space Waves.
Nice. Everyone's kind of floating about, and like all the tech is floating about. You just kind of everyone gets quieter and then louder across the episode.
That is St. Paul II.
They've sworn off online dating. For what reason?
Oh, that's a major catfish.
That checks out.
I love his suit. It's great. This is Craig.
Craig, of course, yes.
Yeah.
Craig.
His cousin, actually, other Craig, has become a bit of a famous internet meme from Halo Infinite. So this is Craig's cousin, who is also called Craig.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was just a slight miscap, miscommunication between the families, but it's all worked out.
They love their Craigs.
I feel like once we get to the point of like interstellar travel, like diplomatic relations with different species, names aren't that important. We have a lot of Susans, we have a lot of Craigs. It's fine.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Got the fingers.
Who's this? Of course you know who this is.
Yeah, of course. This is Barry. Barry is famous for making armor for everyone. So you can see he's showing off some of his braces that he's made on his arms there. He's just the greatest smith in the galaxy. Barry, everyone knows him. Everyone's like, oh, is that a Barry suit of armor you've got? Is that a Barry helmet? Yes, it is.
Is it like sort of the level of like designer or like custom made things?
Well, the quality's the quality's so good. Like people used it for that at first to keep themselves alive, like to deflect bullets and stuff. But then because that caught on, people were like, oh, that's a Barry, isn't it? And then the price has skyrocketed. It is very much a designer item now.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Good for Barry. I
Good
mean,
for Barry.
What does he order when he goes to McDonald's?
Perfect. Barry's the kind of guy who he just orders large fries and a McFlurry, and he dips the fries in the McFlurry. He's that kind of guy. DJ Big Tunes, he's not a big fan of it. He gives him some stick for it on Saturday nights, but Barry sticks to his guns because he likes it.
That's good for Barry. Good for Barry. Do not be pressured.
Yeah, he's a very confident guy.
These are all the characters that I have. So
nice.
On that side of things.
Well, everyone should know a lot more about Mass Effect now.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this has been informative, not only for like people who are thinking about getting a Legendary Edition, not really sure where to start, but also for people who've been with Mass Effect since the start, and you've just learned more about the characters that have been there on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since the games came out, right? So it's a nice little refresher.
Yes, as well, definitely. I think you should probably bookmark this as a like kind of little like refresher or like reference list. So yeah.
All right, thank you, Imogen, for the pictures and the guidance.
Thank you for bringing out these characters in our lives.
You're welcome. This was fun.